India wants to know. If you have liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel, Something You Wanna Know with with Desmond Fernandez.
Just to give you just put some context here. So I basically am a PR guy. I do PR for various brands. So I know what PR teams are capable of doing to get that extra mileage, right? I mean, we are watching the Sushant Singh Rajput case right now. A lot of PR propaganda over there. And it's pretty evident. New stories are coming out every day. These are people who are sitting and making these stories up there, just so that people like you and me can get confused with the news and the truth will never come out.
Welcome to my podcast channel, Something You Wanna Know, or else you can just call it SYWK. Well, for this episode, we have an important message for you all on SSR's case and the Indian media. It's time to understand and get out of the blind trust which we have on the Indian media. My guest for this episode is someone who shared a beautiful story of his parents in my previous episode. He is Royston Rodriguez. If you haven't watched it yet, do check it out. The link will be in my description below. Anyway, so sit back and please try to understand what we are trying to tell you.
When you die, your sense of hearing is the last to go.
Sense of hearing, okay.
Yeah, is your last that goes. Ever wonder what the last thing people heard before they completely left the world? Which is quite scary, right? I mean, I can imagine. I mean, this theory would be so relevant to solve Sushant Singh Rajput's case actually at this point of time. He would have known.
But seriously, I'm done with this Sushant Singh Rajput's case. Seriously. See,
yeah, it's gotten too many layers.
Too much. You know what we need to do is we need to respect him and we need to just let it go. Because
absolutely.
You know, I'll tell you something since you spoke about Sushant Singh Rajput. For example, if I have committed the crime, okay, and I'm a very powerful person, okay, I will somehow try to not put my name and I'll somehow try to put someone else's name. So I'm just misleading it. And I'm so powerful that I have the media, I have the Mumbai police, I have in fact everything. So what people are seeing is what this person wants them to see. So for our listeners, please, stop watching this, because the more you watch, the more, like, for example, you're working in the PR the more you watch, the more they will create content, and to create, they will create anything. So
anything, absolutely, and it damages a lot of people who are not supposed to be involved. A lot of closets are opened. There's dirty laundry spread for no reason. Even his dirty laundry is coming out because of now it's the whole drug angle. I don't think it's relevant, because the guy is gone. Let his family grieve. Let him.
Respect,
you want to do your CVR, but don't come up with new stories and new hashtags every day. I mean that's
and see who are these people. This is the media who's releasing these stories. Now, how can you tell that this is 100% true? Okay, it may be this, maybe some lawyer, maybe who's that female, Riya Chakraborty, yeah, her lawyers might be creating something and putting in the social, like in the media. Like it was for Karan Johar and Salman Khan. Now suddenly that is gone. Maybe Karan Johar and all, they must have paid about the media and just focus on Riya.
That is what I'm saying. When Salman Khan was convicted for a crime which he did in Mumbai, there was not so much of seriousness to investigate his case. Why? It was a very bad crime. I mean, you ran all you had to do was do your time, is what I feel. And I know when it happened, because I was in college that morning. And when I was in St. Andrews, Bandra. So when I was passing, going on my way to college, we had seen Salman Khan's car outside the police station of Bandra. And everyone was saying, "Arey, Salman's car." It was a Range Rover, I'll never forget. And it was parked there, and it was, and all of me and my friends, we looked at the car and we were like, "Oh shit, Salman's car!" And we didn't know what was the news, because it was early morning. We were just going to college. When we returned in the day the news came out, he did all this, and this place where the people were killed was very close to my college, like 10 minutes away. So in the afternoon we came to know, and since that day till I graduated, which is a good 5 years, the car was parked outside opposite the police station. It was dusty. No one did jack shit. You get what I'm saying? There wasn't that much of probing in the way they're doing it right now. They could have done it that time also if they wanted to. But of course, there's another hand involved. There was people taken care of. That's
So
why
this-
no one.
This is what we as normal public, we need to understand that they are big people and they can do anything. So, just don't believe
Just let it be.
what the media
Exactly.
is showing. See what they're trying to hide. That is what I can see.
Oh yeah, that's a very valid way of putting
Yeah,
it. See what
yeah.
they're trying to hide, which is a very common thing of doing.
Well, that's all for today's episode of SYWK, and thanks to Royston for the impressive inputs. I will be releasing another episode where me and my guest will be talking in depth about SSR and the Indian media, so you guys can understand on how they mislead us. Till then, take care, peace out, and please like, share and subscribe to this channel. मुझे ड्रग दो ड्रग दो ड्रग दो ड्रग दो